latest news and reports. Finally, it does look like the 14 inches iPad Pro or iPad Ultra is coming. We have heard that the 14 inches iPad Ultra will have an M3 Pro chipset inside it and will have many other extra features too. I also do want to do a summary of what to expect with a new iPad Ultra with features designed and of course the expected iPad Ultra release date and price. First, a quick recap on where we are. So between September 2021 until the end of 2022, every iPad has been upgraded. We have the iPad mini to the iPad Pros, ranging with an A14, A15, M1 or M2 chipset inside. At the end of 2022, we got the 10th generation iPad with the A14, and now we also have an upgraded iPad Pro models with the new M2 chipset that was first seen back in June 2022. The M2 iPad Pro is the most powerful tablet out there on the market, is a great alternative to say the MacBook Pro 13 inches or the MacBook M2, giving you the ability to use it as a laptop alternative with a Magic Keyboard or use it as a fantastic creator's device with the Magic Pencil. But we're here today to talk about the brand new iPad Ultra. Crazy or not, it sounds we were actually told that we were possibly going to be getting this larger iPad this year in 2023, but it never came to be according to Mark Gurman here. This means that this larger iPad is still on its way to possibly come out in 2024. In fact, we have another report from analyst 941 who has told us that the iPad Pro 14 inches is on its way and is set to launch in 2024. We've been told it will be a 14.1 in iPad Pro and also have an M3 Pro chipset inside it. What's absolutely amazing, we've also been told that this brand new iPad Pro you'll be able to connect up multiple Thunderbolt 4 devices, including maybe dual screens, onto the actual iPad Pro by daisy chaining it. What is absolutely amazing, as this is the first time we've heard news of a 14 inches iPad Ultra or iPad Pro. I'm still skeptical about it, so later on you will see that we are still talking about having a 16 inches iPad Ultra, but this iPad would be groundbreaking and would go head-to-head with the likes of, say, Samsung's Galaxy S Ultra models that currently have a 14.6 in display. This model may also give us a Face ID landscape orientation, just like the 10th generation iPad has. With this change, it might also give Apple the chance to change the likes of Face ID to be a landscape orientation too on the brand new iPad Ultra. It's also believed that the bezels will be thinner on the iPad Ultra and the possibility of a notch will be introduced, similar to what we have on the 14 and 16 inches MacBook Pros. Samsung, for example, already done this with their Tab S8 Ultra, where they have a notch and a camera in the center of the landscape orientation across one bezel. Something else that could happen is we could get the new dynamic island just like we have right now on the iPhone 14 Pro models, and this could be coming to the iPad Ultra if Apple do make this change. Even though it's only a small one, I'm sure a lot of people would be happy about this, cause a lot of people do love that new dynamic island, and it does make a lot of sense for this to come in 2023. On top of this, I just want to say, with leaks being early and to be any leaks all the way up to the iPad's release date, and anything that I show you guys, a lot of previous leaks for other Apple products have come true, and then there's some that have been misinterpreted with lie dates, for example, based on the facts that leakers have been told. I can only present to you what I've been told and shown, so no leaker rumor is 100% true until we see the final iPad Ultra being shown off officially from Apple. However, if you are like me and you're still watching this video, then use curious I am in knowing what the iPad Ultra is going to be like and want to know what the latest leaks and rumors are, no matter what they tell giveaway us. So then guys, next of all I want to talk to you about the brand new giveaway that we are having on this channel right now, and that giveaway is this is for a MacBook Air, and I'm going to be giving this away to one lucky subscriber at the end of March 2024. We just had the other giveaway for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. We had a lot of fun there on the live stream, and we're going to be giving away this MacBook Air now instead. And this isn't just any MacBook Air, this is obviously the new one with the M2 chipset inside of it. But what also makes this one special is this one has actually 16 gigabytes of RAM inside of it, and also has 512 gigabytes of storage too, so it's had some great upgrades inside of Air. And if you want to be in a chance to get your hands on this new MacBook Air, all you have to do is you have to write down in the comments below of this video of what Apple gear or what technology gear you're planning to buy in 2024. It doesn't have to be Apple gear, like could be any kind of gear. Write it down in the comments below. And also at the same time as well, I'm going to be doing another live stream at the end of March to announce who the winner is of this Mac for Air. So if you are new here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel and also that hit that notification bell, because you all want to know the details of when that live stream is going to be happening. Something else I just want to quickly also mention to you guys, sadly there are still lots of scammers, spammers, people still personating me still in 2024. Please do report them as you're seeing right here, cause it would really help. So the release date is next. Release date, price and specs. So in 2022 the iPad Pros came out with the M2 in October time. Then the last time the Pro models were updated with the M1 chips. Certs were at the spring-loaded event that was April 20th in 2021, but we couldn't actually get our hands on that iPad Pro until a month later on May 21st. Now I'm talking about the history of the iPad Pros, but the iPad Ultra is a completely different model and it may have its own separate timelines. It may not follow suit of the iPad Pros. We did have a report recently claiming the iPad Ultra would come out in the fourth quarter of 2023, and this would mean that the iPad Ultra could come out in October or November 2023. Obviously it never happened, but we've had no updates to any of the iPads in 2023, so everything's pointing towards 2024 now, and it's possible Apple could be doing an event in the springtime of 2024, so this could be the earliest we could see this larger iPad. If not, we could possibly be even seeing it in the fall of 2024. So if you want to make sure when exactly it's going to be coming out, the iPad Ultra, make sure you subscribe to this channel and then also hit that notification bell. So then next of all, let's cover over the specs. Now one thing I will say here, as you can see it does say it's a 16 inches M3 iPad Ultra. There is the possibility that we will see a 14 inches model too, but for today let's talk about it as a 16 inches, and it will have that 16 inches display, mini LED XDR Reader display. This is the same type of display that we have in the 14 and 16 in MacBook Pros, and most importantly also in the 12.9 in iPad Pro. Its resolution will be coming in at 3,456 by 2,234, and it will also be a promotion display, so that will be up to 120 Hz. Storage options most likely that are going to come out with it will be 128 GB, 256 GB, 512 GB, 1 TB, and also a 2 TB storage option. And like I did say, it'll come with that new M3 chipset inside it, and that will be running on a free nanometer die, and it'll also have 5G connectivity. Again, it's most likely that this iPad Ultra will give you the options of 16 GB or 24 GB of RAM, but this could change in the future. It could more likely be 12 GB, 16 GB, and 24 GB, so we'll just have to wait and see on that one. We're also going to be getting an aluminum frame body, and then also on the back, just like the Pro models, it's most likely we'll get a double camera with Lyre, and also on the front we'll get that center stage selfie camera, and this could either be in the dynamic island or could ever be in a notch. We're not too sure at this moment, but we will find out very soon. The battery size is most likely going to be around about 12,500 mAh because of the size of this iPad Ultra, and prices for the 128 GB, it will start in about $1,499 and go all the way up to $2,599 for the 2 TB option. So that is a summary of the iPad Ultra. Now for my own wishes for the iPad Ultra, it's more to do with the actual sort of software, not the actual sort of physical hardware was coming with the iPad Ultra, so I'm more talking about iPad OS. I'm hoping in 2023 that the operating system for iPad OS won't fully mirror the likes of iOS, and also it'll feel just bit more like say Mac OS inside it. I know that we've got Stage Manager now, and to be honest that is pretty cool, but I'd love to see more of a sort of a desktop sort of OS feel than sort of iOS iPad OS feel, especially that we got the accessories like the sort of Apple Pencil and also the Magic Keyboard. At the moment the iPad still just feels like a giant iPhone on iPad OS 16, and I know there's just so much more potential inside it, but let me know what your thoughts are if you agree with this, and also write down in the comments below of what your wishes would be for the iPad Ultra. Well guys, with this it's time to also wrap up this video, so if you have enjoyed watching it, please make sure that you like the video, and at the same time as well you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons, please also make sure that you hit the subscribe button followed by the notification new. Until next time guys, I'll see you really soon. Thank you. Bye bye.